In this video, we will learn how the detention rates are auto-rate in the forwarding module. From the home screen of Cargowise, navigate to Operate Forwarding, Consolidation. From the Consolidation dashboard, we will use the filters to search for an existing console which we have previously created. Once we click on Find, double-click on the consolidation to open the console window. Under the Consolidation window, go to the Containers tab and the Import Process subtab. Here, once we enter the wharf gate out date, the penalty grades below will populate. The free time allocated against the detention will populate from how we have configured in the carrier organization level. Once we save this console, the empty return required by date will be populated. The system will automatically calculate this date from the warp gate out date plus the allocated free time. Detention will be applicable when the container is laid beyond the allocated number of free days. Once we enter the empty return on date, and this date is more than the empty return required by date, the system will automatically calculate the duration from the difference between these two dates. Next, we will go to the shipment. Under the shipment window, navigate to Delivery Penalties. Here the free days will populate as how we have configured at the local client organization level. And the duration is calculated from the difference between empty return on date and the last free day date. Once the duration is calculated and populated in the shipment, the next step is to auto-rate. Treating the rates needs to be configured at the client level by creating a client rate, or at the company or system level by creating a company tariff. In our current example, we have created a client rate for this particular client and have entered the charges and the charge capping against a 20 GP container. Next, to auto-rate, we will go to the Shipment Job Invoicing and select Auto-Rate Revenue. Once the automating is completed, the charges will be visible in the Billing Support Billing tab of Shipment. Here the detention charges are calculated and the sell amount is updated. To see a detailed description of how the system has calculated this amount, we will go to the Revenue Rate Audit. In this chapter, we can see the charges are calculated for 120 GP container for 3 days at $175.